nice to meet you both. So we've been asked as part of the design module to do some kind of user research in response to a problem of sometimes in domestic, like home situations, people aren't that aware of each other's moods. So we're thinking there might be some kind of device that could be made that people could wear to display what mood they're in. So we've just got some questions about that. So the first one is to have a look at these different domestic spaces here, and we're just asking you in which spaces do you think it would be useful to know more about your own emotional state?
How many do we pick?
As many as you want, as many as you think it would be useful to.
Okay.
I think bedroom, kitchen, living room.
Okay.
I think kitchen, bedroom, definitely. Probably study as well, for me.
And why for any of those? Are there any that are a priority, and why are they a priority?
I'd say, to me, kitchen and bedroom is where you have the most interaction and potentially most chance like to bump into each other or cause each other frustration. And living room's also like a social area, so you're going to talk there. Whereas for me, bathroom, you tend to be there by yourself, and study, again, you're by yourself and working quietly, so I'd hope you wouldn't be disturbed there.
I would say kitchen and bedroom for the same reasons as John, especially kitchen, because that's where you can get quite... yeah, falling over each other at times you don't want to be. And I also said the study because if you're trying to do something that you're quite engrossed in and struggling with, for example, somebody coming in and interrupting you could be quite annoying, or if you are in the middle of something that you're really struggling with, and somebody could say that, it might be a welcome break. I don't know really. I just thought that's my logic for that. And bathroom, I don't know. You're in the bathroom. It's not really much going on in your brain, is there usually? You're in the bathroom.
So, for both of you, which would be the priority space?
Kitchen for me.
Kitchen.
Okay. And then, second question is, in which domestic question would you like to be more aware of other people's emotional states?
Living room.
Kitchen, I think, still.
Okay. And why for those?
Living room, again, sort of like, it's in kitchen, it's sort of, that's, to me, that's sort of, I enjoy cooking, so that's my area. So I'd want people to be able to, that's where I spend my time, whereas people I live with, they're sort of much more in the living room space, and that's where they are, so I want to know what they're sort of, and that's where I sort of relax, whereas in kitchen, sort of, that's my place, I'd want people to know what I'm like there, where I spend less time in the living room, whereas vice versa.
Yeah,
kitchen because there's knives. Just because if someone was in the kitchen really stressing out cooking and they had hot pans and stuff going on, I wouldn't want to go in all and and tip them over the edge.
Okay, so we've got a set of different emotions here. Do you mind giving us a top 5 for what you think would be the priority emotions to be able to communicate to other people or display?
Is this for like any room? Because looking at some of those, I think, for example, turned on isn't going to be a kitchen thought, but it might be a bedroom thought.
Okay. Let's think. Maybe for the rooms that you identified as the most important.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
I'm still looking.
Well, mine would be angry. Worried. Maybe confusion. I better put some positive ones in, hadn't I, really? Showing who I am here. I suppose happy as well. They're my 5.
And I think I would go with angry as well. Happy, turned on, don't have. It's an important feeling for a man. Sad, and bored.
magic. And if this device is going to kind of have a palette of different emotions that it might show, how many do you think you'd want it to show? So how many would you want it to be able to pick from?
To me, it depends like how it shows it. Because if it's like we joked on the way down, sort of a mood ring, I don't want to have to remember 10 different colours.
Yeah, definitely.
But if it's possibly jumping ahead, looking at written down, then I'm happy to have more things with that. But I'd probably say about 5, no more than 7.
Okay. Well, should we jump ahead onto? We've got different methods, different ways to represent emotions here. Would you mind picking the top 3 from these? So we've got textures, emoticons, icons or symbols, colours, shapes, patterns or words.
I'd go for words, patterns and colours, and icon symbols.
Okay, and is that a top 3?
Sort of top 3, but in the wrong order.
Words
at the top, patterns and colours, so icon symbols.
Okay.
Actually, no, I changed that around to that.
Mine would be definitely words first, emoticons, and then icons and symbols, I think.
Okay. All right, and then we've got some kind of output devices or display devices. Would you be able to pick? Just the one that you think you'd be most likely to wear.
I think a small electric shock would be horrific. Imagine if you're angry and it's just shocking you.
It might shock the other person.
Oh, I'll shock the other person. Then you'd be perfectly getting angry. I would probably go with e-textiles.
What exactly are e-textiles?
So it's a form of textiles that involves electronics in some way and circuits in some way. So I suppose to be appropriate.
How would you get words on that though?
Actually, that's why I'm going to change the graphic display because now I can see that you can get the symbols and things like that. I didn't see that before.
I suppose with textiles you could have words spelt out with different threads that might glow. So it could almost be like
right.
What's the in something
embroidery.
Embroidery.
Yeah.
It could be like a kind of an embroidery that might light up.
Oh, right.
So would it be able to do words then?
Yeah.
Then actually I'll go back to e-textiles.
I think the words would be they'd be made up with fabric in some way, I suppose.
Yeah.
Whereas with a graphic display, it'd be more looking at a monitor or.
So this is what I would be most likely to wear. Did you say?
Yeah.
What I'd be most likely to wear is that, but what I'd want other people to wear would be the LED display.
And why is that?
Because then it's obvious for me looking at
For
them.
clarity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that as long as it could show words, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah,
as
for me
description, 'cause
it's the words thing.
you could tie in other things like that because I think the colours would also sort of like you'd have red, angry, but also text as well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Could probably show
Multiple
sarcasm.
uses. Yeah.
Yeah, although there's a lot of scope for sarcasm with LED as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I think second to last question. We've got a range of different sort of input devices that we could use that are either sensing things from your body or that you're kind of having input into. Would you mind giving us maybe a top 3 of them?
So these are the things that you think would detect a person's mood.
A person's mood, yeah.
What we think would detect a person's mood best.
So which do you think you'd be most likely to want to use or have as part of some device?
Okay. Do you want me to go or you?
Yeah, I'm still thinking. So if you've got
Facial expression, although I don't know how it would do that.
I think with facial expression there are some things where you could have a small camera on you somewhere and it would read your facial expressions.
Or like in the room itself, I guess it could be on the wall.
Yeah.
And communicate.
Maybe, yeah. Or there might be things you wear that would detect kind of muscle changes and stuff like that. Maybe.
Okay. But you'd have to wear this at all times though. To wear it at all times.
Maybe you wouldn't have to wear it all the time. Maybe you could only wear it some of the time?
Well, for me, it would be those, and then where was the other one? Something to test your heart rate, which I suppose, yeah,
Like a heart rate sensor.
that would be that really, wouldn't it?
I
I
think
meant your blood pressure, but it's
Yeah.
it's
oh,
closest.
blood pressure would be a good idea.
Yeah, that's what
Is
I
blood
was
pressure not
meaning.
on there?
I couldn't see it,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, blood pressure.
so I'll
Right,
take
go.
that as that.
Heart rate, body language, and I think sort of a dial switch, because I want an override in case I don't want people to know how I'm feeling, or if it's suddenly just saying that I'm happy and I'm like, I'm not happy.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then the last question is, whereabouts on your body would you want this device to be if you were to wear it?
T-shirt or hat.
Round my upper arm. Very specific.
And it has to be the right
The
arm.
right arm.
And do you mind if we take a photo of you pointing